Hey you. I'm Dig That, and I don't know who need to see this, but I wish I would have known these sooner. Would have saved me some time and effort out there. Here's 6 tips to make your life a little more enjoyable out there in the verse. You know how sometimes you just need your ship to stay pointed in a particular direction without needing to constantly make adjustments? Well, if you hit the right shift key, that'll lock in your heading and your ship will continue to stay pointed in that direction, even if you try to move it around. Hit the right shift key again and you can resume control of your direction. Super useful, young Starscream.
The operation is successful.
It's a long trip down into ORISON, and the last thing you want to be doing is flying around looking for the hangars. After you know what to look for, it's super simple. As you head down, you'll see this structure, kind of shaped like a cross with some fine nerve-like tendrils coming off of it. It's almost an organic shape, but easier to spot than that are the lights on it. Ooh, how did I miss that? Is that new? They're the only ones you can spot from high altitude, and you can see them night or day. Step into the light, Caroline. It used to be that you could set a route to a moon, initiate the jump, cancel it, and then when you resumed, you could jump directly to the moon without having to stop at the planetary body first. Well, they kind of killed all that several patches ago. Or did they? Now, if you just wait till you enter the planetary system before dropping out of quantum, you can do the same thing. Just set your route, start traveling. Once you're in the outer ring of the planetary system, cancel your jump and you can go straight to the moon or station you want.
Straight to the moon.
As long as it's not on the other side of the planet. Super useful, especially when you want to bypass all that spinning around Crusader looking for an OM, when you just want to jump the Grim Hex. Also, if you get tired of the quantum drive auto-spooling after you reach your destination, just tap B during your jump and the gauge will leave your screen and no auto-spool will happen when you leave QT.
Oh my.
It's easy to forget the pain of trying to equip guns and armors inside a Mobi-Glass, the wait for confirmation when it just wouldn't work no matter how many times you tried to change something. The new inventory system fixed that right up. Yes, sir, it did. But it made it pretty inconvenient to shed all that gear piece by piece when you want to flip it up or just hop into your civvies. Instead of dragging everything off of your body, just go to the Undersuits tab and double tap on one of them. It'll pull everything right off and save you a few steps. Side note, CIG, we could really use some loadout presets. Used to walk around cities in my civvies till it became too much to re-equip my gear piece by piece. CIG, help a citizen out, man. This definitely isn't an intended way to do things, but if you find yourself flat on your back or somewhere dying, and you just don't want to lose all your gear because the risk of your corpse not staying put is very real, then you can Alt F4 to close the window and your session immediately, and your gear should be good to go when you log back in. Alternatively, you can just log out to the main menu to save yourself some time, but you're rolling the dice on waking up without your gear. But maybe you like the loose fit of that weighted blanket looking hospital gown. Your choice. I mentioned this in my snowboarding vid. Go check that out if you haven't. But sometimes when you're putting that tractor beam to work, you need to be able to rotate what you're carrying. Maybe you want to keep your space clear and neat, or that body just ain't gonna fit the wide way, just like a couch. Hold R and use the mouse to spin it in position. If you're carrying something by hand, hold right click to rotate it. Now you and your Pico can lock eyes as you're flying. These have been your tips to make that verse life just a little bit better. Now go out there and put them to good use and help your boy out with a like on this vid. Fly dirty, citizens.